what's up everyone, it is Prab here, and when it comes to filmmaking or video production, generally people spend most of their money on buying the most expensive camera that they can buy. But what they usually forget is that you don't just need to have a good camera to make quality videos. You need to have great accessories that could accompany it to have a complete package. If you're a content creator, someone who loves to make videos, then today's video is going to be for you. Today we're taking a look at top 5 accessories that you should totally pick up to step up your video game. But before starting, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that red subscribe button and press the bell icon right next to it so you don't miss any future videos. So without any further ado, let's get started. At number 5, you should invest in some sort of a mini tripod or a GORILLAPOD. I would personally suggest you guys to go with the GORILLAPOD just because it provides you more flexibility and is a better all-rounder. Now, this thing provides a great middle ground between having a full-fledged tripod and a gimbal. You can get static shots, shoot time lapses, wrap it around things, vlog with it. I mean, the possibilities are endless. The one I have here also comes with a ball head, which makes it really easy to level the camera while you're dialing in that composition. Moving on to number 4, we have the Rode Video Micro. Now, this is a very compact sized cardioid microphone. What that means is its pickup pattern is very directional, so you can easily eliminate those unnecessary surround sounds by just plugging in the mic into your camera. However, in my case, I prefer to route the audio signal from the Rode Video Micro into my Tascam DR05 just because the preamps of the recorder are way better than the ones on the GH4 or the G7. Let me show you what it sounds like if we record audio just to the GH4. Now you're listening to audio on the internal microphones of the GH4. Now you're hearing to the audio on the Rode Video Micro feeding into the Tascam DR05 recorder. It's really important to understand that audio is a huge deal when it comes to video creation. You can have the most amazing camera in the world, but with crappy audio, it's going nowhere. These microphones and recorders are a small but long-term investment compared to the camera bodies themselves, as you don't have to update these every few years. So I would highly suggest you guys to pick up the Rode Video Micro, as this thing can provide amazing results depending on the way you use it. At number 3, we have ND filters. Now, these filters come in real handy if you're trying to dial in that exposure settings without actually having to change the aperture or the shutter speed. We filmmakers generally tend to shoot wide open with an 180-degree shutter, and sometimes even at the lowest settings of ISO, the light hitting the sensor is just too much. In those scenarios, it's ideal to use an ND filter rather than actually having to crank up the shutter speed or stopping down the aperture. I've personally been using this fixed ND filter from Tiffin, but there are great variable ND filters out there that provide you more control over the amount of light hitting your sensor. At number 2, I would suggest you guys to pick up a few extra batteries for your camera. Now, I've personally been there so many times when I'm recording video like this and the battery of the camera would die out. In those types of scenarios, you don't want to be waiting for the next 1 or 2 hours for the battery to get charged and then continue the recording process. It's better to have 1 or 2 charged batteries already so you can just plug a new one or put a new one and continue your process. So these things seem very insignificant, but they come in really handy in those awkward situations. At number 1, I would suggest you guys to pick up some lighting gear. Now, don't get carried away by those big airy sky panels. You don't need those big lights to add a punch to your video. If you're looking for something small but powerful, take a look at this Aperture AL198C. This is an LED light that you can power either with 6 AA batteries or a Sony NPF style battery. What you can do with these is that you can either use it to shoot B-roll, like in this case I'm lighting most of the scene with this LED, or you can make a super easy DIY softbox for this light and use it as a key for your main shot. Another great example of this would be in my cinematic video. In this shot, the backlight is the Aperture LED shining through a DIY softbox, and I personally think that the results look pretty slick. So that's pretty much it, guys. These were my picks for the top accessories that you must have. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more videos like this. Also, you can check the channel for other videos that you like. So Thank you everyone for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.